cupcakes. Fantastic, thank you. Welcome to the Investors in People stand at CIPD Days Conference. We have the excellent HR cupcakes that are on offer here. And I'm here for the second year in a row with Thomas Bale from IIP, just to talk about sort of what's new and what's going on with IIP. So
thanks for visiting, Tim. Thanks for visiting. You're always welcome back here. So what's going on with IIP at the moment? We are 12 months into the new standard, which a large version of which is behind us here.
It's beautiful, looking beautiful.
It is looking great, and I guess the big change for us has been this introduction of the new standard, the 6th generation, for our clients and for us. We've done a huge amount over the last year, working with over 600 organisations who've actually, for the first time, worked against the new standard. It is more stretching, it is more challenging, but a lot of our clients have been really up for that, and a lot of organisations. Sainsbury's recently achieved Investors in People Gold against the 6th generation, our largest client. The big change has been what's right in the middle here. The ambition of the business being right at the heart of the way the assessment is conducted. So every single indicator is looked at in the context of that organisation. And that's been a big shift for us, and that's been a big shift for our clients, but the result has been actually much more contextually relevant insight for businesses. So that's one big change. I do have one other big change as well.
Excellent.
Can I talk about that?
You certainly can.
Which is that from January, February, March into 2017, Investors in People will be established as a community interest company. So we're moving out of the public sector and moving into essentially a social enterprise. So that's going to offer lots of new opportunities for us and for our clients, and we've got lots of hopefully new exciting announcements in 2017 as well.
Can you give us a sneak preview of any of those? What sort of changes we can expect?
Yeah,
to see?
sure. So one of the big changes to IIP 6 has been the introduction of the online, what we call the online assessment, but to anyone in the HR community, you might call it an employee engagement survey. The nature of IIP is we have thousands of organisations that are assessed against IIP every year across the world. So obviously that means we've got huge amounts of data and information, and we're really starting to scratch the surface at the moment of how we can provide that data back to our clients in ways that's more meaningful, that tells them information about other businesses in their sector, in their geography, of their size, how they're doing. There's all these different indicators around leadership, values, vision, culture, and that's quite an exciting prospect for us, really, because as everything's going down that kind of route, it's a big opportunity for our clients.
Excellent. Well, as a long-time customer of IIP, going right back to my first job when
1991.
Yeah, we created an enormous stack of files. For the very first standard. So it's good to hear that the
definitely.
online.
It has big time, and I think that move away from practices, sort of ticking off a list of you've got this, you've got that, much more towards principles and thinking about how embedded is your culture, how are you supporting your people to do their job, what are your people's views on the leadership within your organisation. Those are the kind of questions we're asking now. But do you know what? They're tougher questions.
Absolutely.
They're much tougher questions.
And a lovely link to what Peter said in his opening statement around HR not being about best practices, but about principles, setting some principles, and then different things for different companies.
Definitely, and I think that's probably a bit intentional because Peter and the CIPD have been quite instrumental in actually shaping and designing what's in front of us now. So no coincidence there.
Excellent. Right, it's time we had cupcakes.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for your time, Thomas. Appreciate that, and see you later.